Chapter 39 Sirius Kill. Hiss. Seeing Ba Ziliang being directly pressed to the ground by Nye Tien, everyone gasped. Nye Tien's physical strength is too terrifying, even more perverted than Yuan Ling's 9th-level warriors. Ziliang. Ba Wooly on the viewing platform was about to lose control and roared again. Mo Tai and Ye Wen Yuan also became nervous. If Ba Wooly dared to make any changes, the two would not mind killing him on the spot. In the martial arts arena, Ba Ziliang was held down by Nye Tien's big hand, and his breathing gradually became short of breath. If Nye Tien didn't let go, Ba Ziliang would soon die of suffocation. Ba Ziliang's face turned red, his body energy suddenly spewed out strangely, and a ferocious smile appeared on his face. Huh? Do you want to die with me? Nye Tien immediately sensed that Ba Ziliang wanted to blow himself up and die with him. Bang! With a sudden slap, Nye Tien retreated 5 or 6 meters away and quickly distanced himself from Ba Ziliang. If Ba Ziliang was allowed to explode his blood energy successfully, Nye Tien would be seriously injured even if he did not die. The huge pressure on his chest disappeared instantly, and Ba Ziliang regained his composure. His blood flowed back to his body. He struggled to get up and smiled coldly. Nye Tien, are you afraid of death too? Nye Tien smiled faintly and said, Ba Ziliang, you are so ruthless that you want to detonate your blood. If you want to die, the patriarch will not accompany you. Wouldn't it be too stupid to fight with scum like you? Ba Ziliang's face was shrouded in the chill, and his body was full of endless killing intent. He said with a sinister smile, Nye Tien, do you think you are smart now? After Ba Ziliang finished speaking, a red panacea appeared in his hand. He raised his head and swallowed it directly. Explosive Yuan Pill. Nye Tien was startled. He was too familiar with the breath of this panacea. It was the explosive Yuan Pill he just refined yesterday. However, the explosive Yuan Pill in Ba Ziliang's hand is obviously another kind of alchemy refinement, but the effect is similar, and it temporarily improves the strength of the warrior. Explosive Yuan Pill is the second gift given to Ba Ziliang by Xiong Ba, the leader of the Blood Bat sect. After taking the explosive Yuan Pill, Bazi's aura increased violently, and he reached the 7th level of Yuanling strength in a blink of an eye. Explosive Yuan Pill directly increased his strength by 2 levels. At this moment, Ba Ziliang exuded a powerful aura, and even his hair was about to stand on end. What's going on? Why did Ba Ziliang's aura increase so much? Many people in the audience didn't know what happened, and they all showed panic expressions. Ba Ziliang took explosive Yuan Pill. On the spectator platform, Mo Tai saw the clue and stood up at once. Ba Wooly sneered and said, City Master Mo is quite knowledgeable. He knows about explosive Yuan Pill. After taking explosive Yuan Pill, my son's strength has increased by 2 levels. Let's see how Nye Tien will fight against it. Nye Wen Yuan and the other patriarchs were shocked when they heard Ba Wooly's words. They didn't expect that the Ba family could take out the Yuan explosive pill. Mo Tai gave Ba Wooly the hard look, knowing in his heart that Ba Ziliang's Yuan explosive pill came from the Blood Bat sect. Things have come to this point, and it is impossible for Mo Tai to openly stop the duel. He can only hope that Nye Tien will retain more strength. Nye Tien did retain his strength, and he retained a lot of strength, but he did not intend to use the reserved strength on Ba Ziliang. Even though Ba Ziliang used explosive Yuan Pill, Nye Tien still didn't pay attention to the former. Shwa! Ba Ziliang thrust out his sword with a ferocious face. The momentum of the sword was much sharper than before, and the light of the sword was even stronger. This kind of oppression alone is not something ordinary Yuanling warriors can bear. Fire flames! Ba Ziliang roared angrily. Red flames spewed out from the long sword in his hand, like a fire dragon, completely enveloping Ba Ziliang within 3 feet of his body. Are you burning your blood again? You are cruel to yourself. Nye Tien frowned coldly. Ba Ziliang not only took the explosive Yuan Pill, but also burned his blood energy. Even if Nie Tien didn't do anything at this moment, Ba Ziliang's vitality would be seriously injured when the effect of the explosive yuan pill expired. Stop talking nonsense, die! Ba Ziliang yelled coldly, and the raging sword light raged toward Nie Tien like a waterfall. It's just an ant, and it wants to kill me too. Nie Tien curled up his mouth, and at the same time took a deep breath. The energy in his body was tumbling, and his figure suddenly became more agile. Huh! Nie Tien's figure moved like a leaf in the wind, floating lightly, unexpectedly found a gap under the endless fire, and avoided Ba Ziliang's fatal blow in a flash. How is it possible? Ba Ziliang exclaimed, with surprise and fear appearing on his face. Boom! The next moment, Nie Tien saw the timing and punched out, and Ba Ziliang's figure flew upside down again, hitting him heavily. What exquisite footwork! Light as a dragon swimming, like a frightened bird. On the viewing platform, Mo Tai couldn't help standing up and applauding. Nie Wenyuan was also very excited, with an old face on the verge of crying. When Nie Tien used Rui Fei Hong's steps before, it was all in the blink of an eye, and no one could see the subtlety of the footwork. But this time he almost brought Rui Fei Hongbu's subtlety to the extreme, so Mo Tai and Nie Wenyuan could see a clue. The audience was even more stunned. Seeing Ba Ziliang deliver a shocking blow, they didn't expect to be knocked down by Nie Tien instead. It was so weird. On the martial arts stage, Ba Ziliang got up again, spurting out a mouthful of blood. Even though he was wearing armor, Ba Ziliang was still injured by Nie Tien's punch. After being knocked down by Nie Tien several times in a row, Ba Ziliang's anger reached its peak. Nie Tien, today either you die or I die. Shinshin roared, and Ba Zi's aura surged again, and the surrounding air was filled with bloody aura. Ba Ziliang burned his blood again. This time he almost desperately wanted to drag Nie Tien with him even if he died. The crimson sword blow above the flame sword Yuan Ling revealed a smear of blood redness, and the raging flames made Ba Ziliang look extremely crazy. Are you going to do your best? Sensing the change in Ba Ziliang's breath, Nie Tien frowned slightly. Ba Ziliang was going to put all his eggs in one basket. Everyone held their breath, and the sweltering heat in the air made the scene even more dead silent. The people on the viewing platform stood up one after another. Everyone has already understood that the next move is not a move to decide the outcome, but a move to decide life and death. Nie Tien looked at Ba Ziliang, who was already crazy. Without any fear on his face, he just smiled wryly and said softly, "It seems that I can't do without using Star Soul." Against Ba Ziliang, Nie Tien didn't use his strength at all. He didn't use the 3 seals of the God of War, he didn't use the explosive Yuan pill, and he didn't even use the Star Soul. Originally, these things were used to deal with the people of the Bloodbat sect, but now it seems that a Star Soul must be used. At this time, Nie Tien had 2 Star Souls, Sirius Killer and Kittylang. For him now, it takes several days to paint a Star Soul, so he cherishes the use of a Star Soul very much. Let's use the Sirius Killing Star Soul. After a little thought, Nie Tien decided to use the slightly weaker Sirius Killing Star Soul. The reason why the Celestial Wolf Killing Star Soul is weaker is that Nie Tien spent more time and mental energy in portraying the Kittylang Star Soul. Ba Zi's momentum climbed to the highest point, and the bloody smell in the air became heavier. Nie Tien, die! A brutal roar sounded, and endless flames gushed out from Ba Zi's body, rushing towards Nie Tien like a river bursting its embankment. This level of attack, even if Nie Tien had Rui Fei Hong's steps, it was impossible to avoid it. In an instant, the entire martial arts arena became a sea of fire. The surrounding crowd couldn't bear the high temperature and scorched, and retreated one after another. Nie Tien. Faced with this situation, Mo Rushi turned pale and couldn't help but lose her voice. She had always had great confidence in Nie Tien, but when she felt the horror of the sea of fire, she couldn't help but worry about Nie Tien. In the middle of the sea of flames, Nie Tien calmed down and took a deep breath. The original chaos coffin in his body was sensed, and the soul of Sirius Killing Star rushed out violently. Immediately, the terrifying power spread and a phantom of a giant wolf appeared on Nie Tian's body, covering him for several meters, making him not afraid of the flames. "Ba Ziliang, I want to see how much blood you have." Nie Tian sneered. He was waiting for an opportunity, for the moment when Ba Ziliang was at his weakest. In just a few seconds, Ba Ziliang couldn't hold on any longer, and his blood was almost exhausted. Blood energy is the vitality of warriors. When the blood is gone, the warrior is not far from death. It's this time. Feeling that Ba Ziliang's momentum suddenly weakened, Nie Tian's figure moved, and the phantom of Sirius came out of his body, like a dragon coming out of an abyss, and rushed towards Ba Ziliang forcefully. Boom! There was a loud bang. Everyone saw that a phantom of a giant wolf bombarded Ba Ziliang. Ba Ziliang flew upside down, directly out of the martial arts arena, and immediately blood sprayed into the air, and the sky was filled with blood. Boom! With a heavy sound, Ba Ziliang fell to the bottom of the martial arts arena and rolled over 10 meters away. On the ground, a bloodstain appeared, bloody and glaring, making people chill. Ba Ziliang was so out of breath on the spot that he couldn't even utter the final scream. His face was filled with remorse, fear, and despair. Everyone looked at Ba Ziliang's body and the glaring bloodstain, and felt chills at the base of their tails, followed by chills on their backs. The extremely arrogant Ba Ziliang died, and he died so simply and so tragically. Nie Tian won. After a long time, everyone's eyes were fixed on Nie Tian. The astonishment in his eyes showed the shock in his heart. The first genius in Mojang City 3 years ago, after being a waste for 3 years, finally rose again. Ziliang. At this moment, suddenly, a hysterical roar sounded, and Ba Wooly bursting into a rage, like an angry lion, releasing his aura at once. The moment Aiko was killed, Ba Wooly completely lost his mind the moment he realized it. Ba Ziliang, his genius son, the pride of their Ba family, was tortured and killed under his watchful eyes. Ba really couldn't accept such a result. "Little bastard, I'll tear you apart." With a roar, Ba Wooly's figure jumped up high, and he punched Nie Tian directly in the martial arts arena.